Hello? Hi. Welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm just gonna go out here and do the missions now. The main mission, where there's a like a vault thing underneath the citadel. Apparently, according to Silence, it's gonna be a long journey. So I'm gonna try to finish that, at least that part, during this episode, as soon as possible.
The Nora
Without
must be proud of her.
pausing, hopefully. Sorry, let me just get my hair properly. Hello, guard. What do you want from me?
For a fair price.
What you looking
Don't
at, man?
pass up these goods.
Oh, my poor feet.
Oh, poor feet. Oh, look! Side quests. I'ma pretend that I haven't seen them yet.
Would you like to buy?
There's a lot of side quests in this game. Can I fast travel there? Of course not. Alright.
Son, Casey. How do we expect to win a war?
Hello, Shadow Carja. Your Sun King is gone.
The next, he's gone. It's like some horrible
I'll
dream.
come back later. That woman said to meet her at a green tent down in the camp. Might be worth a visit.
I believe I've done that already, Eloy. So
One day,
I still can't do it, can I? Let me just do it once. Come on, once. Oh, shiz.
We'll be back in Meridian soon enough. We can't keep people from their birthright.
So I don't have to jump to it? Is that it? I just have to press W? Try that again. Last time, if I still fall, I'm giving up, alright? Heal? Heal. Oh. Would you look at that? I just had to freaking... Oh, I have to go down. Forgot. Down, Eloy, down. Okay, time to do this. Let's go. I'm recording, right? Yes.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you'll have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available.
What?
Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Wow.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. Too bad now
can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Oh man.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Shut up, silence. This morning's warning incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is immensely complicated project. The staff who serve the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we already requested, we need human translators, fluid in Polish, for example, security staff who can subdue and reach embryologists, for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and basic reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are presumably calm and well behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions that respond.
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
You need support too. Retention continues to require additional support managing ZT candidates when they arrive at the facility. Many are frantic and confused, some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators. That Lang bots are not sufficient. And mild sedatives for the extreme cases. Any and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to one of these mails. Oh. What happened? That sounded like a headache too. Grey Omen. What enemies slide?
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Lounge staff to admin, restock or else. The fifth time, please restock the lounge selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more and egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage vitarals, I'm going to lose it. Please respond. And this time, no tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes, okay? That's some dry humor that guy has. The Joker guy.
Please proceed into viewing room 1.
No, I read this. Lounge tab admin soundproofing. Would it possible to improve soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard. My candidates waiting their turn in the lounge. Why are they screaming? What? I don't get
An
it.
important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
ZB01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Whoa, cutscene.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies.
Oh,
Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program,
what?
and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can.
What?
Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more.
Oh, it's an exponential rate.
If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms,
The
cracking
hell?
a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here.
Oh my god, I knew it.
Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after.
What?
But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Whoa, it doesn't really say, it just says it's lies. It doesn't say what it is, what the project is. Come on.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Come on. Open the door.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities. People. They feed off them.
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel. Did this, Pharaoh?
It hurts.
Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No,
We're
Tell
too
him
close to the
Tom
trap
wants a
couldn't
word.
stop us now.
Now,
The data
get
points,
off.
what
Get
did
off.
they contain?
Please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Oh, he's mad at Ted Pharaoh, huh? Fire striker. I'm gonna read all the data logs, or listen to them at least.
Want to discuss?
Hello?
Want to discuss?
Oof. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Also, that's why they
Always
were.
suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee?
Blood coffee?
Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go. You previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
on the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought About time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since.
Would you like to take a moment?
No. I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be.
I think there is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible. But it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter.
Whoa.
What does that matter now?
Damn.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring Victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
I want to know, but I want to see all the... Candidates will be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they have received. It's important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers to severe mental and emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It is essential to stress that all other options for combating Pharaoh plague and preserving the continuation of human life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly but clearly and firmly. Familiarize yourself with the data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements versus swarm, and unfeasibility of maintaining life in orbital, lunar, or undersea structures so you can counter candidates. Okay, if a candidate asks for time alone to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so the candidate can be monitored for attempts of self-harm. Damn, what's the news? Candidates should only be cleared to proceed to presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable, so that real-time support will be available for your focus. Security medical crisis teams are blah blah blah. What's this? What?
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Oh.
Fully aware.
I know this. Okay, I think I finished out all... Oh no. Oh my god.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, US Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
I guess we'll find out, guys. Sorry for taking so long. What's another one?
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious.
Oh.
And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Lol. Oh, okay. Someone who became crazy.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
What? Oh.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness.
What?
What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life.
Oh.
We call it Gaia.
Oh.
Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose.
See?
Now these aren't AIs, but make no mistake.
Oh, what's Apollo?
Each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about.
What?
And build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries.
What AI is
From
this?
detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the earth from cryopreserved seed stocks.
They have
to rewilding the earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
You're combining all the sciences into one. Biology, physics,
The whole Earth destroyed,
chemistry.
but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And
Oh, yup. More
Apollo.
questions.
the Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
We're now in possession of information regarding true nature purpose prior to Zero Dawn. Oh my god. You cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available for you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. Participation. You'll be assigned in a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. Just be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work minimum of 80 hours per week. Oh my god. And your communications with family member 80 hours. Wait, so that's 70 10 hours. No, more than like around 70 7.2 hours. Well, not bad. A day. Not bad. I think my math is probably wrong, but I don't know. Wait, I'm reading. Communication family strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family or 2 persons of your choosing will be transferred to the Elysium sealed habitat to live out the remainder of your natural lives. Whoa! Two persons. Oh my god. Indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you will be confined indefinitely. You will be given 14 hours to consider. After which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and death within 18 months due to Pharaoh plague is inevitable. When Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. Wow. Medical euthanasia. The information you have received calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may be instead to opt for participation or confinement. Please notify a counselor. Damn, that's a grim future. A very grim time. Next log. For debriefing after presentation, if it's important, the candidates choose to participate in Project Zero Dawn voluntarily and knowingly without additional coercion and without value judgment on the part of the counselor. Confirm 4 candidates that they were selected due to their skill sets and accomplishment. Emphasize that their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chances of success. Frame participation in Zero Dawn as an opportunity to respond actively in the face of overwhelming threat. Oh! Candidates may question the fairness of their selection, validate such objections as normal, even admirable responses. Emphasize the value of candidates' expertise to the future, not just humanity, but the rest of life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality of extending their lifetimes in those loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation, acknowledge that while the reward of Elysium is not fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings towards greater commitment to the project. When candidates challenge the plausibility Project Zero Dawn, permit them to review Dr. Soba's presentation as many times as they wish to allow access to supplemental articles G01 through P20. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process the documentation. A significant minority of candidates will elect medical euthanasia. It was significant minority. Okay. It is important to receive this decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of the 48-hour waiting period, during which counselors will be able to discuss their decision. Emphasize that euthanasia will not occur without repeated consent. When the procedure is scheduled to take place, no one will be euthanized against his or her will. Candidates who elect indefinite detention must be informed that they have 48 hours to reverse decision, which after decision... Yeah, we know what after decision means. Ah, more data logs. This is an audio log.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom? I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Nice. Let that be your driving force for the things you've started. What's this? Weird. Hello. Stranded shackles. What can I use that for? How did she know it's shackles? Anyway, or voice lines.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus.
It worked though.
I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
Just do the project, man. Ugh. Insufferable.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going.
Oh, they're all negative.
Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized.
Oh.
A
habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
That's
I'm sorry.
actually grim.
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Why don't you just do the project and then euthanate yourself? Why? What? I mean, I would look at it that way. Come here, Fire Striker.
This might even the odds.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you
We're gonna die. I think I brought this along. Oh, you're still alive? So many Fire Strikers. Okay. This was fun. I knew it. I knew there was something gonna...
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Oh, I'm happy. So many shock traps, man. Excuse me, Fire Striker-chan. I'll just get the loot here. The game is right. I'm taking my time here.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do
Oh,
this.
that's more like it. I like this. I like this lady's. I like this lady's attitude.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you.
Wow.
Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man.
Oh,
Never did
that's
like
that
the
guy.
feel of solid-state lighting on my skin.
That guy's good. At
And
least he'll do it.
a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
Now that guy knows what he's talking about. If you don't want to do it, you know what I'm talking about.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one.
Oh.
Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
That guy has weird mindsets. The other guy though, at least he's gonna do the work for the future, but since he doesn't want any part of this, he's gonna just take the medical part away after he finishes it. So that's at least he's doing something. I mean, it's not good if he's gonna kill himself. For me. Is he alive?
Here we go. Another one of these.
I'm gonna bring one
Need to
of my
find the right
friends.
configuration.
How did they get this deep into this place? Anyway.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Oh, so the storage is up there. How do I get up there? Wait, maybe. Of course not. It's locked. Maybe I just missed it. Maybe my mouse was moving too much. How do I get up there? You can clearly just... There's clearly a rope there. Maybe I have to do this first. Okay. Left, up, left, down. Left, up, left, down, right.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
What's this then? Okay. I don't suspect there's gonna be people inside the locked areas, but if they're going through the ventilation shafts, there's probably a way. So I'm gonna just bring my fire striker just in case another one of those barrage.
I'll
stuff.
take this.
Oh, looks like I won't be able to bring my fire striker. Oh, I'm here. Nice. Picked up.
Found one. Looks intact.
There's also this. I hope there's a power cord here somewhere. Of course not. I don't know why there's Ridgewood there, but I'll take it. Installed.
That should do the trick. Now let's get that door open.
Up, left, down, right. Huh? Up, left, down, right, up. Up, left, down, up, left, down, right, up. Maybe it's in the other direction. It's up. It's up. then right, and then down, and then left. No? Oh, it's upside down. It's upside down. The Pharaoh logo is down there. This is down. Down, and that's supposed to be left. Oh yeah, just down. It's down. So everything inverse, so it's just up. That's right. And this is supposed to be, the last one's down. Okay, we should do it.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
My fire starter. I won't forget you. Sounds like a boss is coming on. Do you guys think I should bring another fire starter into the... Just, you know, for safety? I can actually do it though. No, you can go back for the fire starter.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Avoid contact?
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Can I go back? No! No! Oh, man. But... Ah...
Get ready for the shadow. Get ready.
Whoa! Why are you not burning with your thing behind you? What's that, huh? It's unfair. Yeah, never mind. Oh no, oh fuck me. He's on me.
You cannot hide.
Load up the bow.
Shadow, guide me. Fall before the shadow.
What shadow? Oh, nice dodge, dude. I actually just need, I think, arrows now. Oh my god. Nope. Oh, what? 1, 2... Just jump around like this.
Farewell, fool.
What? Did you heal? You guys are easy compared to the machines. I mean,
That's the last of them.
HVAC structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
more? Oh my god. Oh, come on, dude.
You can't invade the shadows.
We gotta get this. We gotta get this gun. No, 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 no. Wow.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Wow. What does that guy? Okay. Now, wow, 100 metal shards. I'm gonna get this guy since it's newer. Wait, what's that?
Luck's with me.
How could I get up there? Nothing of importance anymore. Fire starters. Fire striker. Oh, I missed the plant there. Sorry. Okay, have to go back. Oh, look.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the
What? From Elizabeth Margot Shen. Full steam ahead. Margot, if I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you into Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your ancient communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This, combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan, add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail: consult with Aeomide Okilo before you finalize the silo inventories. Hephaestus. Did I say that right? First task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes, so any exotic materials needed for the tower should be accounted for in your inventory plan.
function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Does it deem the human race as destructive to nature? Perhaps. Margot Shen to Elizabeth Sobek. Simulation results. Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for the animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her robots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her design aren't just functional, they feel almost like, well, tributes to the word that comes to mind, as though she's already mourning her loss, and not just for the disappearing fauna of her time, but creatures from the fossil record too, references to megafauna in some of her designs. So cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, if best used will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around a century or two to see what she makes. Well, we're witnessing it.
Now this thing is dangerous.
Come on, Deathbringer gun.
These shapes, I've seen them before. In a cauldron.
Oh, I can grab.
You've been inside a cauldron.
An abandoned one, yes.
So the cauldrons, they belong to Gaia.
It would appear so. The birthing places of her machines.
Huh. Checking if there's something here. Nope, there's none. Hop, 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 hop. Well, I can't do it through walls, can I? Okay, I'm sorry.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
There's rooms here that I want to access, but... Oh, so that's the office that I want to access. Sure, okay. I'm sorry. Why does it go around so bad?
More clips.
Careful now.
It is gonna be easy with my Deathbringer gun. Maybe I should save. Where's the big boy? It's a big boy supposed to be here. Well, I can just stealth kill them and then save my... I think there's gonna be a second wave coming. But there's also the big guy upstairs. Oh, I don't have to fight them? Okay. Oh, I do have to fight them.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Elbaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my...
Heritage professional. Elizabeth Sobek, encapsulated DNA. The winner is exactly DNA. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions, magnetic, optical, quantum, even the Eternity tech. That fast was shilling a year ago, so every other solution has one or more facial shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allocated space, too powered dead save over centuries, too prone to failure past 300, 400 years, etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold 40 plus zettabytes in projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize. Of course, to start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules already for testing. 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricated power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at negative 18 degrees Celsius for 1,000 years. So long as I assure you that I didn't factor in my decision, may I confess I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious, that we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It is not just ironic but heroic. Life as the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do. Until next time.
To the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement.
Forgive me,
is,
upper hand.
therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data
42
in Mandarin,
zettabyte.
English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transfer and encoding of all that data of DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curriculum, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system.
Still sniffing around.
Is the future.
Load. And for these guys, it's just gonna open fire on their ass. It's easy. Where are you?
I see
That's the last of them. On once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
I'm thinking neither. Oh, those are my fire strikers. Oh, it's a voice.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks. By throwing more death at it.
Okay.
It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message,
whoa,
please know that I am sorry.
and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
No comment? Aloy? Come on. Bringing my Deathbringer gun. Bringing my Deathbringer gun. Apparently, I can't bring my Deathbringer gun anywhere. This is sad, because I want to bring my Deathbringer gun. Is there really no way to bring my Deathbringer gun? Nope. There's only letters. And apparently, I can't push it up. Oh, never mind. Sorry guys, I hope you don't mind. I'm linking this gun. I'm bringing it anywhere so that I don't get a hard time. Yes.
Need them soon enough.
Don't I help this kind of anything else? I think no. Bringing my Deathbringer gun. I may be slow, but I am powerful with my Deathbringer gun. Okay. Okay, we're here. At last. And
welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction
Ooh.
failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well,
oh, this
no,
is Travis State.
It isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do. Which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over.
Oh.
Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again.
Oh, so that's Hades.
Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Oh my god.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Noise complaints. I'm out. Okay. Lubit Sobek, Travis 8. Color me confounded, lazy. Bashcore. Anyone else say the old TT codes to Bashcore is straight up lying, and you know it. Old Trav doesn't have no truck with commercialized razzle dazzle. Nuh-uh. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a liter of citardum runoff than listen to my grey swarm for 30 seconds. Hand to God and swear on my mama's grave, and she was religious. Now that ain't Bashcore blasting the Hades slab, shaking the walls, rattling folks' teeth. It's death metal, girl. Classical music, 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese core grind, some Swedish cannibal theme stuff too. Stop by if you wanna listen, or heck, just come within 50 meters of the lab. Ain't no Bashcore, you'll see. Or hear, rather, in the screech that rends the air and feel the throbbing pole. He's eccentric. Walls of the floor and walls and ceiling swallowing up like you were Jonah, trapped in a gullet of gothic deathfish. Hallelujah. Oh, he's just oppressed. His mom's probably very religious and he just suppressed as a childhood. As for those requests turn it down, no kind of easy. This is how I code. Ugh. Turn down my death metal, might as well give up stimulants, chocolate malts, and industrial accident fits. Industrial accident fits. Really? It's really bad to watch. Last I heard, we was supposed to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to code an extinction protocol without death metal to inspire? Now it's just killing everything, Travis. Freaking retard. Tate here just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. If that ain't worth 10 to 12 hours of dream time, what is? Before this, every usurpation protocol I designed failed in simulation because I was either too hard or too soft. Too hard. And it degraded Gaia's core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control, but by breaking her fingers sometimes, her arms too, so that could imply everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done its business, so I had to find out who didn't leave Gaia any worse for the wear. Too soft, and Gaia only pretended to relinquish control. In simulation, after simulation, Hades would take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interference. Sneaky, I swear, ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going, even when it's just a simulated plant life. Turns out, the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position, so... This is very vague. So Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on strong now. I'm not really describing so clear, but pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, those blues are pretty strong. Guess I'll time to sleep in bed. I'll go back to alligators. So that's what's happening here. Gaia is in a code shell state, choo whatever, I don't know. Mumbo jumbo. Really just top level stuff that I'm reading. Samina. Oh, it's a Muslim lady. Mr. Tate, this mail concerned Apollo archive submission. Blah 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 blah. Your 660th submission in just 5 days. I know, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings and important materials, you choose to submit 265 holographic remasters, pop knowledge classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me then to thank you for giving me the pleasure of projecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks in your ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I have saved future humanity from the ordeal of commissioning not just one, but all 16 installments of making a millipede. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved extreme perhaps, but art. For clarifying a concept that has long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists as myself, the definition of obscenity, you have freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance. I know it when I see it. Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion. If Traveler's State submitted it, it's obscene. He's an obscene dude, I think. Accordingly, I have directed Apollo Snap to summarily reject all your future submissions, sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, oh, I don't know, your assigned work. We have a world to save after all, or the rest of us do anyway. Ooh, Travis. Get burned. I want to bring my Deathbringer, please, thank you.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified.
Nice.
Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of
They
the
have
Accords,
clone
it
committees.
is far from
Cool.
trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world.
Okay, bye-bye.
So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
So much to read. So it's the ethogenic chambers arrived 2 days ago. Spent the last 3 to 6 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. Their revelation astonishing. I don't know what you had to give after Zenith in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists will have to evaluate vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risk of ECMO resolved, nutrition delivery resolved, hormonal stability resolved, 12 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand, but the rest of FZ's technology at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem impossible at all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I am confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours and get back to expect the fabrication plan within 48 hours.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Damn. Cradle sealed. Thea 1 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across Xinjiang province could detect it. Being back from crucial system is good for our maiden voyage of success. Regards to my disputes with the Bestas over zygote selection, of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans, but we can all agree there is a margin for refinement in future cradle populations. Donk. In addition to personally overseeing completion of the Euthania blah 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 site Mount Namuli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. I don't know what that means. I don't have... Probably know what zygote was before, but I forgot it. Screw it. Development of artificial personate cradle servitors, nurture disciplinarian healer continues at a good pace. We are targeting Turing 0.4 for these constructs. It should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to the codified behavior sets. The stimulus-driven switching personae, however, is proving to be greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning our entrenched feedback loops between the disciplinarian and healer personae. I have also attached the reports from an incident where the servitor running the mother personae intervened to disciplinarian servitor's behavior, a parental argument if you will, assuming on first glance perhaps, but deeply concerning. I have attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these interactive shortcomings in just data prop. Let us bring her. I must bring it. Up we go. Oh my gosh, I've been playing for an hour and 20 minutes. I'm running out of time, guys. I hope I finish this soon. This is a very long. You know what? I'm gonna max it out.
Facilities. Elizabeth said a
Aw,
new
goodbye.
generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
Oh, Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's
Oh,
only one way to be sure.
I was spawned from
The
these
hatch
labs.
wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office. Looks like it used to hold something.
Us would benefit from antilopenate morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Gaia.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad.
Aw.
That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe.
How do they
Am I
integrate
malfunctioning?
feelings?
no, Gaia, you're not. This is good.
Damn.
It's very good.
They did it. They instructed AI to feel. That's what the fuck.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress.
Oh my god.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped.
Oh.
But all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if...
Oh, she's getting stressed out.
Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
No, thanks to you, Gaia, too.
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Okay. More stuff for me to listen on? Yeah.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Wow. How do you even start with that? I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know. There's a kill switch for Gaia, but why would I? It looks like a PP. Looks like a very mechanical PP. Sorry, it's hard. I'm called for. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up. No, I'm gonna shut about the PP. Yes, last time I'm gonna say that word. I think this is we're nearing the end of our journey, or at least here in this place. Oh, some terrible news, I'm afraid. Fire Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for continuation of the human species in early life. We must succeed. Oh wow. No, that the Far Zenith. The Odyssey mission is another trial for... Okay. Got it. Anything for me to... More data logs here. Carl Franson, Elizabeth Sobek, Artemis standards. It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. If those words can mean anything, had my sleeve rolled up negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas suspended in what ifs more than 14,000 went extinct between 2000 to 2043. Wow. We've started mapping out primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms of balance and sustainable biosphere, microorganisms and insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves. Thousands more that will have to wait their turn until new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them, so they can return to a world that, this time, will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many dates. We lost a whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples were lost. The lost were, well, irreplaceable. Thanks to you, there's survival bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday it will begin, but not now, not like this, not in our watch. Access.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really
No, you're
naive?
not. It's not a person.
Waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy,
Ooh.
or the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why?
You're an ass,
Why
Silence.
were you created?
You're an asshole. Are you the kill switch? Is Aloy the kill switch?
Eclipse.
Aloy is the kill
You
switch.
need to get out of there.
I'm calling it right
What
now.
you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Oh. Hello. Oh, dude. No.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
What? I'm captured. Oh no. Discovered the truth. Now we know what Project Horizon Zero Dawn was.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny.
Good.
Until you came along.
My focus.
When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew.
Oh,
It
this is
grew
a slow
when
talker.
High Priest Bahavas went missing. And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away, it not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Rust? Oh. Trying to bore me to death?
If you're gonna go on babbling like this all night, could you just kill me now?
Oh no, we're in no hurry, you and I. Not now.
Maybe some physical torture to distract me from your voice?
At that moment,
Full of
on the
himself.
mountain, I aimed to kill you with dispatch, and yet did not. Why? This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step.
My
It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're a thug. You're a fool. You're a puppet. Huh, you're a puppet, yeah.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
What are you talking about?
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed.
Oh my god.
Every element is
I'm
in
so
its
pissed
proper
at his
place.
voice right now.
Exactly where it belongs.
Ah.
The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east.
No.
To rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it.
Oh my god.
In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
My focus!
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
My god. What's gonna happen here?
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Oh, it's the Doppler thing.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause?
Oh no.
Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die.
God, I can't.
Let her be the first of thousands.
This guy. How am I supposed to do this without even here? Let the cutscene do its work? Of course not.
That thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use the strength against it.
Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, well, don't they have...
Try luring the behemoth into the pillars. I wasn't supposed to take a behemoth's charge either.
No weapon. Oh shit.
The walls look strong, but the pillars don't. They weren't built to take a charge from a crazed behemoth.
Okay. Oh, those towers. Oh yeah, I'm already at the tower.
That makes a mess.
Hello? Okay. Over here.
Here he comes. That did it.
Okay.
One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapons won't. If that platform collapses, I'll get my weapons back.
Okay. Suit up. Nice. That was quick. What? A little time clear, huh?
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back?
You don't
Now
have
you're
a
just a big
focus.
dumb target. Come and get it! Freeze canister on its hips. Cryo arrows should set it off.
I don't have cryo arrows. Oh, those components. God, I'm so dead. I don't know how to kill this beast, but he's half health now, so. I'm just gonna try to burn him or something. No, move it. There we go. Oh. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go.
Maybe those carcasses have parts I can use.
What? That's it, baby. Nope. Oh, I was so close. Come on, I was so close. Oh.
Hey! Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Gotta check the machine carcasses. They might have parts. Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with its swift attacks. That canister on its belly. Looks important.
What now? have cryo arrows. My hands are getting back. Oh, I was so close a while ago. Why did I die? I'm so close right now. It's so far away. Damage. Oh my god. I'm doing worse this time.
Maybe those carcasses have parts I can use.
Why did I walk while I'm moving?
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Running low on ammunition.
What should I do? Maybe I should just bombard him with lots of... God, I was so close. So close, man.
Gotta check the machine carcasses. They might have parts. They might have parts.
Okay, time to go back to my Ripcaster. Sorry. Oh shit.
Maybe those carcasses have parts I can use. Canister on its belly. Looks important.
Go straight, hello? Go straight? You know what? Cancer is the way. Almost there. As probably focus on hard parts of his body. Oh, how did I miss that? There's a gaping hole.
Freeze canister on its hips. Cryo arrow should set it off. Running low on ammunition.
We'll finish it earlier though. Can I loot it, please?
Silence! Shadows, kill her!
Silence.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Whoa. What's happening? Is my tribe here? Silence! My loot! Wow. This is so cool. Are those thunder claws? Hey, we finally get to meet Silence. Man, I should probably just stuck with side missions for today.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did.
Oh.
If he'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Weird body stuff,
Too
man.
bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned.
Nice.
Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sun Ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course.
How did you do that?
But your example showed me how to do that as well.
Oh.
Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus.
You're welcome.
Truth be told, The underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
Yeah, no.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse, not that you knew the man who killed who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Roger.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to.
Wow.
Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who.
Aw, thanks, Silence.
Yeah!
Take care. Okay, I'm gonna end it here, guys. That has been a long episode. Very long. Too long, man. Too long. That was... Damn. Whoa! Oh, I fast traveled with my...
And up!
Strider! Oh, okay. Safe. Okay, I'm gonna end it real quick. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. See you later. Losers. Just kidding. Love you guys. Bye, 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 bye. Stop recording. Bye.